Let's be honest. Sometimes life gets complicated. Bills, traffic, emotional damage from group chats. But you know what's always there for us? 2D platformers. Just you, some tight jumps, and a pixelated world that doesn't ask for much, except maybe perfect timing and your soul. We're spotlighting 15 glorious 2D platformers that prove side-scrolling is still top tier. Some are retro, some are artsy, some are downright chaotic, but all of them will test your reflexes and maybe, just maybe, your sanity.
誘導を開始する。
正直まだ状況がよく分かってないんだけど。
琥珀ならば進みながら。
COGEN Sword of Rewind is a stylish 2D side-scrolling action game featuring a unique time rewind mechanic that fundamentally alters the way players approach combat and platforming. Gameplay is fast-paced and heavily focused on precise swordplay, tight platforming, and memorizing enemy patterns, similar in spirit to the Mega Man Zero and Gunvolt series. Each level is designed to challenge players' reflexes and decision-making, with no room for sloppy mistakes, as the game rewards perfectionist playstyles that aim to clear stages without ever needing to rewind. Boss fights are intense, pattern-heavy duels, where the rewind mechanic becomes essential for survival and learning enemy behavior. Nine Souls is a hand-drawn 2D action platformer, blending fast-paced, Sekiro-inspired, deflection-based combat with deep lore rooted in Taopunk, a fusion of Taoist philosophy and cyberpunk aesthetics. Gameplay focuses on precise parrying mechanics, fluid movement, and tactical combat against robotic guardians and corrupted deities. Instead of relying on brute strength or dodge-heavy techniques, players are encouraged to deflect enemy attacks at the perfect moment, creating openings to strike back. Nine Souls is a challenging yet rewarding indie title that combines tight action gameplay, a rich narrative, and unique world building. It's perfect for fans of games like Hollow Knight, Sekiro, and Katana Zero, who crave depth both in gameplay mechanics and storytelling within a beautifully crafted, philosophical setting. Aeon Drive is a challenging, addictively fast, and stylish action platformer that appeals to fans of precision platformers, speedrunners, and anyone who enjoys mastering movement mechanics in beautifully crafted pixel worlds. Its short levels, high replay value, and unique teleportation system set it apart as a standout indie title in the genre. A standout feature is Jacqueline's teleportation dagger, which lets her blink through obstacles, reposition instantly, or bypass hazards entirely. Combined with classic platforming abilities like dashing and wall sliding, this tool enables fluid.
We're through. Let's get to it.
Azure striker Gunvolt is a high-speed 2D action platformer developed by Inti Creates, best known for their work on the Mega Man Zero series, and it presents a spiritual successor to that legacy with a fresh twist rooted in anime-style storytelling and supernatural combat mechanics. You play as Gunvolt, a powerful adept, a person with psychic abilities, fighting against the tyrannical Sumeragi group in a futuristic world where people with septimal powers are hunted, controlled, or exploited. Players can perform aerial dashes, wall jumps, and invincible dodge maneuvers, all powered by Gunvolt's energy gauge, which must be monitored to avoid overheating and vulnerability. The movement is fast and fluid, emphasizing air control, agility, and crowd control, which sets it apart from more grounded shooters. Contra. Operation Galuga is a modern reimagining of the classic Contra series, delivering a high-octane 2D side-scrolling run-and-gun shooter that revitalizes the franchise's signature gameplay with modern visuals, updated mechanics, and explosive intensity. Set on the Galuga Islands, where the original Contra 1987 took place, the game reintroduces series veterans Bill Reiser and Lance Bean as they battle an alien threat and a rogue military faction threatening Earth. Overall, Contra Operation Galuga is a faithful yet fresh reboot of one of gaming's most iconic action franchises, offering a perfect blend of nostalgic run-and-gun gameplay and modern game design sensibilities. It appeals equally to longtime fans craving the challenge of classic Contra and new players looking for high-energy co-op action with explosive spectacle. CRITADEL delivers a fast-paced, high-mobility roguelite platformer experience with deeper playability, unique visual flair, and a skill-based challenge curve. It's ideal for players who love games like Dead Cells, Scourgebringer, or Katana Zero, offering twitchy gameplay and dynamic level design in a beautifully dangerous world. The combat combines ranged weaponry with acrobatic dodging, and many attacks have splashy, stylized effects reminiscent of arcade shooters. Weapons vary wildly, from laser cannons and shotguns to bounce projectiles and homing rounds, adding to the chaos and depth of each run. The gameplay emphasizes extreme agility and movement tech, featuring double jumps, wall runs, air dashes, and zipline grapples to create a hypermobile combat experience. Double Cross is a colorful 2D action platformer developed by 13AM Games, the creators of Runbow, offering a blend of combat, puzzle solving, and interdimensional exploration, with a strong focus on story and traversal mechanics. You play as Zara Sinclair, an agent of RIFT, Regulators of Interdimensional Frontiers and Technology, an organization that monitors and maintains order across multiple parallel universes. What makes Double Cross stand out is its unique traversal tool, the Proton Slinger, a grappling-like energy whip that lets Zara grab onto special points and fling herself across gaps, walls, and enemies. This mechanic is central to both movement and puzzle solving, encouraging players to combine it with wall jumps, climbing, and combat for fast, fluid platforming.
She'll face dangerous criminals at every turn that will do whatever they can to stop her. And what's more, as Zara...
Dusty Raging Fist is a side-scrolling 2D action beat-em-up. Players primarily control Dusty, a fierce rabbit warrior, joined by his friends Kitsune, a cunning fox with twin blades, and Darg, a powerful bear with raw strength. You can switch between characters on the fly in single player, or have up to 3 players in local co-op, which adds a dynamic party-based element to combat and strategy. The core gameplay is built on traditional beat-em-up mechanics, light and heavy attacks, combos, juggling enemies, and dodge rolls, combined with special moves and assist mechanics. One of the game's signature features is the ability to call in sniper or artillery support from allies stationed off-screen, allowing players to trigger powerful screen-clearing attacks or precision shots to control crowds or interrupt enemies. Endless Memories is a handcrafted 2D action Metroidvania developed by Homunculus Games, offering players a dreamlike journey through a fragmented world made up of interconnected dreams, each with distinct aesthetics, enemies, and gameplay twists. You play as Rem, a young man trapped inside a mysterious dream realm, who must battle his way through nightmare-born creatures and warped realities in order to awaken and reclaim his memories. Gameplay of Endless Memories blends exploration, platforming, and responsive melee combat, with a strong emphasis on player freedom and skill-based action. The game offers a non-linear structure, where players can tackle different dream worlds in various orders, each themed differently with unique enemies, hazards, and secrets to discover. Foregone is a fast-paced 2D action platformer with looter-style progression, the game blend of Metroidvania exploration and Diablo-style loot progression, offering a linear but branching world where each zone is filled with enemies, traps, platforming segments, and hidden areas. Unlike fully open-world Metroidvanias, Foregone progresses in a more stage-based format, with each level introducing new mechanics, enemies, and visual styles. What makes Foregone unique in its genre is its loot system. Enemies drop randomized gear of varying rarities, with stats and perks such as critical hit chances, lifesteal, or elemental damage. This looter element encourages frequent experimentation, replayability, and optimization of builds.
The Magister has summoned you all for an audience.
We need capable fighters to counter the attacks.
Freedom Planet 2 is a 2D high-speed action platformer developed by Galaxy Trail, serving as the ambitious sequel to the cult hit Freedom Planet. Drawing inspiration from classic 16-bit platformers like Sonic the Hedgehog, it builds upon its predecessor with deeper gameplay systems, enhanced visuals, and a more mature, emotionally driven narrative, while still delivering the adrenaline-fueled momentum and combat-focused gameplay that defines the series. The gameplay balances fast-paced traversal with melee combat, as stages are designed to let players choose between speedrunning through paths or engaging in detailed exploration and fights. Unlike traditional speed platformers, Freedom Planet 2 gives equal importance to combat and storytelling, with tight controls that make both movement and combos fluid and satisfying. Ganryu 2. Hakuma Kojiro is a 2D side-scrolling action platformer developed by Storybird Studio and published by Just for Games, serving as a spiritual sequel to the 1999 Neo Geo title Ganryu. Deeply inspired by classic arcade hack-and-slash games, it draws on feudal Japanese mythology and samurai lore, delivering a high-speed, challenging combat experience wrapped in gorgeous pixel art. Gameplay centers on tight, deliberate hack-and-slash combat, combined with precise platforming and exploration. Musashi moves fluidly, able to dash, double jump, wall climb, and chain melee attacks in quick succession. Gunborg Dark Matters is a fast-paced 2D action platformer developed by Rickard Paulson and published by Orbit Studio, combining retro arcade aesthetics with modern movement mechanics and a distinct sci-fi synthwave atmosphere. The game revolves around a powerful lone warrior infiltrating an alien spaceship full of hostile robots and bounty hunters, armed only with a laser sword, stolen enemy weapons, and a powerful energy shield. Gameplay loop is built around tight, momentum-based movement, fluid combat, and reflex-heavy platforming. Players can dash, double jump, deflect bullets, and reflect projectiles with a powerful shield, encouraging a dynamic blend of offense and defense. Lost Epic is a tale of divine rebellion and fallen empires. As the Godslayer, players explore the vast continent of Sanctum, a once prosperous world now twisted by divine tyranny. Along the way, you encounter fallen heroes, tragic NPCs, and decaying civilizations, gradually unraveling the nature of the gods and the consequences of faith and war. Exploration is classic Metroidvania style. Sanctum is a vast world, broken into multiple biomes like haunted forests, ruined cities, snowy mountains, underwater caverns, and divine temples, all interconnected with shortcuts and secret paths. The game boasts a hand-drawn, anime-inspired art style, featuring highly detailed character models, gorgeous backdrops, and striking particle effects during skill use. Koumajou Remilia, Scarlet Symphony, is a 2D side-scrolling action game that blends the gothic, whip-cracking feel of Castlevania with the characters and lore of the Touhou project. Developed by Frontier Asia, the game is a remake of the original 2009 Dujan title, bringing upgraded visuals, full voice acting, and quality of life improvements to an already beloved fan-made crossover. The game features 8 interconnected stages, each with its own distinct aesthetic, music, and boss. Environments include cursed libraries, haunted gardens, floating towers, and blood-soaked throne rooms, each crafted with moody Gothic architecture and dark fantasy elements, enhanced with a Japanese mythological twist due to Touhou's influence.